Hey y'all, welcome to Restless Chipotle Kitchen. Now y'all know that I love my Southern food and I love a good slow cooker meal. When I can take my favorite flavors from Southern cooking and adapt them to a slow cooker, I am in heaven. And that's what we've got today. Chicken and rice. Classic creamy rice, tender fall apart chicken, so much flavor, so good, and it slow cooks. Just dump the stuff in there and walk away. It's delicious, it's quick, it's easy, it's perfect for back to school or those busy weeknights, and I think you're gonna love it. Let's go check it out. All right, y'all, this is such an easy recipe. You only need 4 ingredients, and that is the boneless chicken, either breasts or thighs, the cream of chicken soup, or you could use cream of celery, cream of asparagus, cream of mushroom, whatever. Rice, and you're gonna want it to be cooked. Some people start with uncooked rice, but I don't like the texture when it's done that way. And onion soup mix. Now, I like to add jalapenos and chopped celery, but you don't have to at all. Some people like to add broccoli, all right? And I have a little water that I may add if it looks like it's gonna be too dry in the slow cooker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix all of this up. We're gonna lay the chicken on top, and then we're gonna let it slow cook for about 6 to 8 hours on low, or 4 hours on high. Before I get started with my slow cooker, I like to spray the inside with a non-stick spray. It helps to keep it clean and it helps during cleanup. You don't have to take that step, but I really like it. And then I'm going to add my rice. That's been sitting in the bowl for a little bit. And as you can see, this is already cooked. And again, I like to start with cooked rice because I don't like the texture of rice that's been totally cooked in a slow cooker. Okay, and you want to, if it's sticking together, you're going to want to break that up. Then I'm going to add my jalapenos, my celery, the onion soup mix, and I'm going to add about half of that. And I'm going to keep the other half for seasoning the chicken with. And then I'm going to add the cream soup. And then we're going to add the other can of cream of chicken soup mix. I like this to be really good and creamy. Now we're just going to stir that all up. Make sure that it gets well mixed. And I like to add just a little bit of water. I'm going to add probably 1/4 to 1/2 cup of water just to help it mix up and be a little looser. Be sure to turn it over because a lot of times you're going to get some of that rice hiding on the bottom and it won't be all mixed in. And you don't want pieces of or areas of rice that don't have any of the sauce on it. Now I'm just going to lay the chicken on top. Take the spoon out because we don't need that anymore. And these are really big chicken breasts, so even though I had 4, I'm just going to use those 3. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it with the leftover onion soup mix right on top. Now all there is to do is cover it, turn it on high for 4 hours or on low for 8 hours, and dinner will be ready. I'll see y'all then. All right, y'all. It has been actually 4.5 hours, and the chicken smells like it's done. It smells so good. I lost the handle to my crock pot, so I have to kind of carefully take the cover off of it so I don't burn myself. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, look at that. Chicken, the creamy rice. Oh, smells so good. And the chicken just falls apart. Can you see that? Now, there's a couple of ways that you can serve it. You can shred the chicken and mix it right in with the rice, or you can just serve a piece of the chicken on top of a scoop of the rice. Either way is fine. I usually do something in between and sort of cut it up and then and serve it on top of the rice that way. But this looks so amazing. Ooh, I'm gonna sneak a bite. The rice is really creamy and flavorful, full of that French or that onion soup mix flavor. Really good. Let's head over to the kitchen before I eat all of it right here. So what did you think? It is delicious, and isn't it easy? Now, you don't have to cook the rice ahead of time. I have a rice cooker, and I really like the texture of the rice when it's cooked before it goes into the slow cooker. It takes about 20 minutes in the rice cooker. I just like the texture better. It's creamy, it's delicious. But you can also do this with uncooked rice, and I will have the instructions for that over on the blog. They won't be down below, but they will be over on the blog. You can also bake it, and I'll have those instructions over on the blog too, so be sure to go take a look at that. You know, the printable recipe, the nutrition information, extra tips, information, frequently asked questions, all of that stuff is over on Restless Chipotle, and the link is below. So check that out too. Don't just hang around with me here. Although I love having y'all hang around with me here. This stuff smells amazing while it's cooking, and when it comes out, that's good stuff right there. I know y'all are gonna love this. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back next week. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe.